You walked in like a warm light in the middle of my storm. Made me feel safe enough to finally let my guard down. But love turned into distance, and distance turned into pain. Now every little memory still falls on me like chains. I keep hearing your goodbye inside the quiet of this room, and every part of me still breaks at the thought of losing you. I tried to save us both while slowly drowning alone. Love left me hollow like an empty house at night, still standing on the outside, but broken deep inside. Yeah, your silence still follows me everywhere I go, and every lonely heartbeat still aches for what I lost. I gave you every fragile part, you left me with the dark. Now love left me hollow. I stopped telling people how bad the nights can get, 'cause broken souls grow tired of repeating their regrets. Everybody sees me smiling, but they don't know the truth. Depression learned my name the night I lost you, and sometimes I still reach over in the middle of my sleep, like some part of me still hopes you're lying next to me. And every empty morning still feels heavier somehow. Love left me hollow like a song without a sound, trying to keep surviving while emotionally breaking down. Yeah, your ghost still lives inside me like smoke inside my lungs, and every little memory still hurts after you're gone. I miss who I was before. never had to scream at me. Your silence did enough. Every cold look, every distant touch. I kept blaming my own heart every time you pulled away, trying to fix a love. Now the nights feel endless and mornings hurt to face, 'cause everywhere I look now, I still see your face. And I kept holding on long after you let go. You broke me quietly without making a sound. Now I carry loneliness. Yeah, your love turned into sadness, living underneath my skin. And every sleepless midnight, I gave you every fragile part. You left me incomplete. You broke me quietly. Everybody thinks I'm stronger 'cause I hide the way I ache. But lonely people learn. I still replay your memories like they might change somehow, even though deep inside. And I hate that I still miss you after all the pain you caused. That's the curse of toxic love. You still crave what destroys you most. And every empty evening still sounds a little like goodbye. You broke me quietly. Now silence feels like home. Trying to survive heartbreak. Yeah, depression wears your perfume everywhere I go. And every little piece of me, I miss who I was before. Love made me this weak. You broke. Maybe the deepest heartbreak isn't loud at all. Maybe it's slowly disappearing inside someone you love. You broke me quietly, but the damage still remains. Through every sleepless morning and every hidden pain. Yeah, the world keeps moving forward, but my soul stayed back with you. And every lonely heartbeat still doesn't know what to do. 'Cause loving you didn't destroy me fast. It destroyed. You broke me quietly. You walked in carrying chaos, but I called it love instead. Ignored every warning sign just to keep you in my bed. You knew all my weak places, every fear I tried to hide, and somehow your broken heart felt safer than mine. Now the apartment feels colder. Every picture hurts to see, 'cause loving you didn't just break my heart, it changed everything in me. And every little goodbye still echoes through my chest. The night you changed me, something inside me died. Now I fake my way through mornings and barely sleep at night. Yeah, your love turned into poison, slowly running through my veins. Now depression wears your shadow. Every time it starts to rain, I miss the girl I used to be before you ruined my peace. The night you changed me. Everybody says I'm healing, but healing feels fake sometimes. 'Cause lonely people learn to smile while secretly losing their minds. I still hear your voice in songs, still see your face in crowds. Funny how toxic memories can follow you around. I hate that part of me still hopes you miss me too. Even after all the damage, my heart still runs to you. And every sleepless evening still sounds a little like your name. The night you changed me, my whole world turned cold. Now every little piece of love feels dangerous to hold. Yeah, your ghost still sleeps beside me in the silence of this room. And every lonely part of me still belongs to you. I gave you every fragile thing, you left me incomplete. The night you changed me. Maybe heartbreak changes people forever. Maybe some souls never fully return after loving someone who burned too close to them. The night you changed me, I stopped feeling safe inside. Started carrying sadness like a permanent part of life. Yeah, the world keeps moving forward, but my soul stayed back with you. And every lonely midnight still feels impossible to get through. 'Cause loving you didn't just hurt me, it changed the way I breathe. The night you changed me. I stopped talking about you, 'cause nobody understands how someone can disappear but still live inside your hands. Your coffee cup still in the kitchen, your shadow still in this room, and every little thing around me still somehow leads to you. I thought time would make it everybody says, but heartbreak gets louder at night. Inside an empty bed, and every quiet moment still tears me apart slowly. It still hurts in silence, the kind nobody sees, where you smile around the whole world, but cry when no one's listening. Yeah, your love became a scar, hidden underneath my skin, and every lonely midnight still lets your ghost back in. I should be over this by now, but my heart still disagrees, 'cause it still hurts in silence. Everybody thinks I'm healing, 'cause I learned how not to break, but lonely people get real good at pretending they're okay. I still replay our old voice notes when the nights get hard to survive. Funny how toxic love can keep dead feelings alive. And I hate that I still miss you after everything you did. That's the cruel thing about heartbreak, you still crave what destroys you. And every empty morning still starts with missing you. It still hurts in silence, like thunder with no sound, trying to carry all this sadness without breaking down. Yeah, depression wears your memory like perfume on my clothes, and every little piece of me still refuses to let go. I miss the person I was before loving you changed me. Now all I have is silence and the pain you left in me. Maybe healing isn't forgetting, maybe it's learning how to breathe while carrying the weight of someone you couldn't keep. It still hurts in silence, even after all this time, and every sleepless evening still replays you in my mind. Yeah, the world keeps spinning, but my heart stayed back somewhere in the middle of your goodbye. Still wishing you were there, 'cause some heartbreak never leaves, no matter how hard you try. It just hurts in silence. You used to kiss my forehead like the world couldn't touch me there. Now I sleep beside the silence, trying to breathe empty air. We went from I can't lose you to barely speaking at all. Funny how the deepest love can make you feel this small. I still hear your footsteps in every corner of this place, and every little memory still carries your face. I try to keep us alive while you slowly let me fade. You took the light with you, the night fake. Yeah, I laugh around people, but I break when I'm alone. 'Cause toxic love leaves shadows long after it is gone. I gave you every fragile piece of the soul I tried to hide. Now all that's left inside of me is darkness I can't fight. You took the light with you. Everybody says I'll heal someday, but they don't see the nights where depression sits beside me till the morning steals the light. I still check my phone sometimes, hoping your name appears. Even after all the damage, part of me still keeps you here. I hate how love can ruin someone without making a sound, turning soft hearts into strangers who barely calm down. And every lonely evening still feels heavier somehow. You took the light with you, now I'm barely trying to survive the heartbreak without asking anyone for help. Yeah, your memory keeps haunting me like smoke inside my chi, and every disappear I miss the girl I was before love made me feel this use. Now every night still searching for you. You too. You too. Maybe some people don't break suddenly, till one day they realize you took the light with you, but I still carry the pain through every and every. Yeah, the world keeps moving forward, but it never still doesn't know what to do. 'Cause loving you destroyed me more than losing you could deep the door. You took the light with you. You said my name like it was holy, then you broke it in your hands, pulled me close like you were saving me, and let me sink again. The house is full of your echo, even now you're not around. Every corner whispers softly, like a ghost won't leave this town. I kept your jacket on the chair like some kind of proof that love once lived here before it turned untrue. And I still hear you in the silence of the night, like a wound that never closes, no matter how hard I try. These are the echoes of a toxic love, still ringing through my soul. You left me bleeding in the dark, then taught my heart to go numb. Yeah, I smile so nobody sees how badly I'm breaking down, but every toxic love. Your goodbye still lives in the wallpaper, in the mirror, in the smoke. Every little thing we damaged still refuses to let go. I tried to drown you in the whiskey, tried to sleep you out my skin, but the harder I try to heal, the more your voice creeps in. I hate that part of me still misses what hurt me most. That's the coolest kind of heartbreak, loving what became a ghost. And I know you were poison, but I drank you in anyway. Now I'm left here with the damage and the words you'll never say. These are the echoes of a toxic love, still ringing through my bones. You tore me down so quietly, I didn't know I was alone. Yeah, I left just to survive, but I'm trembling underneath, and every night I come undone with the pain you left in me. I should let you fade away, but your shadow still runs deep. These are the echoes of a toxic love. Maybe healing takes more than time. Maybe it takes a soul to survive the kind of love that leaves you feeling cold. Maybe I'm not weak. Maybe I love too hard. And maybe scars don't mean I didn't try to restart. These are the echoes of a toxic love, still haunting what remains. 1,000 little memories, still whispering your name. Yeah, I'm learning how to breathe through the wreckage you once made. But every lonely midnight still replays the price I pay. I'm still standing in the storm, though you left me in the mud. These are the echoes of a toxic love. Echoes still in my head, still in my heart, still in my bed. You used to call me late at night just to hear me breathe. Now your number feels like something I should've never needed. I gave you all my patience, all my fragile love, but some people take your soul and still don't think it's enough. Now I sit alone in silence, talking to the dark, trying to find the girl I was before you broke my heart. And every little memory still hurts me differently. There's an empty side of me since you walked away, a quiet kind of sadness that never really fades. Yeah, I smile when people see me, but loneliness knows the truth. I'm still falling. Stopped opening the curtains, stopped answering my phone, 'cause healing feels impossible when you're always alone. Everybody says keep going, like they understand the pain, but depression sounds like silence, repeating someone's name. I still hear your laugh sometimes inside old songs at night. Funny how toxic love can survive after goodbye. And even after all this time, part of me still waits for you. There's an empty side of me that your ghost still lives inside, like a wound that keeps reopening, no matter how I try. Yeah, your love became a shadow, following me everywhere, and every little piece of happiness still disappears there. I miss the person I was before love ruined me. Now all that's left is this empty side of me. Maybe broken hearts don't heal fully. Maybe they just learn how to hide. And maybe loving you too deeply is what slowly killed the light inside. There's an empty side of me, still crying underneath, trying to survive the silence you left behind in me. Yeah, the world keeps moving forward, but I still feel stuck in place. 'Cause some heartbreak lasts forever, even after people change. And every lonely morning still begins with missing you. Now all I of the love. I learned to hide the sadness behind a tired smile. Started saying I'm okay, even when it hurt a while. You stopped loving me slowly, like sunsets losing light. And I kept begging broken pieces to survive another night. The house still feels familiar, but nothing feels like home. 'Cause loneliness gets louder when you're sleeping alone. And every little silence still cuts deeper than goodbye. Nobody saw me cry when you walked away for good. I kept my tears hidden deep, like damaged people do. Yeah, I carried all the heartbreak quietly inside my chest, pretending I was healing while emotionally wrecked. You moved on like nothing happened, while I barely survived. Nobody saw me cry. Now every crowded place feels empty, every song sounds incomplete, and every little memory of us still knocks me off my feet. I hate how toxic love can stay long after it destroys. still feels colder without you. Nobody saw me cry, they only saw me smile. Never saw the lonely nights or how I lost myself a while. Yeah, your ghost still follows me through every sleepless dream, and every morning I wake up still hurting quietly. I gave you all my fragile love and watched it slowly die. Nobody saw me cry. Maybe some pain stays hidden. Be how to carry heartbreak silently. Nobody saw me cry, but the mirror never gets still me. Yeah, I'm trying to keep breathing, trying to put some heat after. And even if the world moved on, part of me is still a nobody. We used to feel alive. You used to hold me like forever, like nothing could go wrong. Now your side of this bed feels colder, every night feels twice as long. We went from laughing in the kitchen to silence filling up the room. Funny how love can disappear without warning you. I still replay old conversations, trying to find where we broke down. 'Cause losing you didn't happen fast, it happened slowly over time. And I kept holding on, even after you let go. We used to feel alive, now I barely feel it all. Your love turned into distance, then became these empty walls. Yeah, I smile when people see me, but inside I'm coming undone. 'Cause toxic love doesn't leave quickly, it lingers in your blood. I miss the girl I was before. You made sadness feel like home. We used to feel alive. Everybody says just heal now, like healing happens overnight. But depression moves in quietly and steals the color from your life. Your memory still lives inside me, in songs and smoke and lonely drives. And every little piece of happiness feels temporary tonight. I hate how part of me still loves you after everything you did. That's the cruel thing about heartbreak, you still crave what ruined you. And every lonely evening still feels heavier somehow. We used to feel alive, now I'm drowning in myself, trying to carry all this pain without asking for help. Yeah, your silence left a darkness that still follows everywhere. And every night I close my eyes, I still wish you were there. I miss the way love felt before it turned so cold inside. We used to feel alive. We used to feel alive. Suddenly, maybe they fade a little every day, till one morning they wake up and no longer recognize themselves. We used to feel alive, but now I'm just surviving nights, trying to find small pieces of myself inside these city lights. Yeah, your ghost still sleeps beside me, even though you're really gone. And every lonely heartbeat still sounds like our old song. I gave you every fragile part and watched it slowly die. We used to feel alive. We used to feel alive. You looked at me like I mattered, and silent. We stopped talking like we used to start twice, trying to survive the car. I kept blaming myself quietly forever, till I forgot used. And every little goodbye, I've been slowly losing me inside. Smile, yeah, your silence cut the deepest, like a knife without a sound. I gave you every piece of me to know I've been. Everybody says I'm stronger, 'cause I learned how not to cry below that age. I still hear your voice on mornings, even though you're. And every little thing reminds me how hard it is moving on. I hate how toxic love can feel, like the only thing that's real. Even after all the damage, part of me refused. And every empty moment, I've been slowly losing me, trying to hold on to your ghost. Loving soul still hurts the most. Yeah, I let so nobody notices how close I am to. 'Cause some people leave your life beneath. I gave you all my fragile pieces, till there was nothing left to. I've been slowly losing me. Maybe love shouldn't hurt this much. Maybe here felt too much like mine to quit. I've been slowly losing me since the night, trying to survive the silence you left inside me. Hey, your memory still follows me like shadows on an eve. Still lets leave, but somewhere underneath the damage, I still hope there's something left of him. After slowly losing me, slowly losing me, slowly losing me. Trying to remember. Now every night feels colder since the night we broke. Your lipstick on the coffee cup, still sitting by the sink. And every little memory pulls me deeper when I think the city never sleeps now, but I still feel alone, like I'm talking to a ghost every time my phone glows. And I know this love was poison, but I still drink every drop. Love me till I disappear, until there's nothing left of me, till every lonely broken thought falls into your gravity. Yeah, hold me like forever, even if forever lies, 'cause I'd rather lose myself in you than survive another night. I know this kind of love destroys, but I still need your touch. Love me until I disappear, 'cause I already gave too much. Rain sliding down the window like tears across my face, and every midnight silence still carries your mistakes. I tried to run from heartbreak, drove nowhere at 3 a.m., but loneliness keeps finding me again and again and again. Everybody says keep healing, like scars just fade away, but some love leaves damage that never. And even after all this pain, I still reach for you at night. Love me till I disappear, until my shadow fades to blue, till every broken part of me still belongs completely to you. Yeah, kiss me through the sadness, through the depression and the dark, 'cause even toxic love felt warmer than this emptiness inside my heart. I know this kind of love destroys, but loneliness hurts just as much. Love me until I disappear inside your dangerous touch. Maybe I was never addicted to you. Maybe I was addicted to feeling needed. Love me till I disappear, till my name fades with the rain, till every shattered dream of us falls apart again. Yeah, I know I should walk away, but I don't know where to start, 'cause you became the only light inside this broken heart. And even if your love destroys me, I still crawl back through the dark. Love me until I disappear. Now I'm beautifully destroyed. You kissed me like a promise, then disappeared like smoke. Left my heart wide open with every word you broke. Now your shadow lives beside me in every room I breathe, and every night this silence feels heavier on me. I still wear pain like perfume, still hear you in my sleep, our toxic love can cut this deep. You said forever softly, then vanished in the dark. Now I'm beautifully destroyed, crying underneath the lights, smiling for the whole damn world while breaking every night. Yeah, your love tasted like heaven, but burned me like a drug. Now every lonely heartbeat still bleeds from what it was. I should hate you after all this, but part of me still does love you too much. Now I'm beautifully destroyed. The city glows outside my window, cold neon in the rain, and every late night memory still whispers your name. I tried to drown you in the whiskey, tried to smoke you from my mind, but heartbreak keeps returning like ghosts I cannot hide. Everybody says I'm stronger, but they don't see the truth. I'm just surviving mornings without waking up to you. And every midnight silenced still sounds a little like goodbye. Now I'm beautifully destroyed, haunted by the love we made. You left flowers in my soul, then watched them slowly fade. Yeah, your voice still moves inside me like thunder in the dark, and every little memory still tears my world apart. I should let your ghost disappear, but I don't know what I'd become without the pain that made me beautifully destroyed. Maybe some people don't heal, maybe they have to carry broken pieces without letting them burn. Now I'm beautifully destroyed, but somehow still alive, still carrying your echo through these sleepless nights. Yeah, loving you was poison, but I drank it till the end. Now all that's left is loneliness and the shape your body left. I gave you every fragile part of the soul I tried to hide. Now all that's left of me is beautifully destroyed. I'm beautifully destroyed. I used to open all the windows, let the sunlight fill the room. Now I keep the curtains closed and sleep until the afternoon. You changed the way I see myself without even trying to. Now every mirror shows a stranger still hurting over you. We went from talking about forever to barely saying words. Funny how the deepest love can leave you feeling cursed, and every little memory still finds me when it's quiet. I don't feel like me anymore since you walked out there. made me this torn. I don't feel like me anymore. Everybody says keep moving, but they don't know the way of carrying heartbreak silently. Every single day I still check my phone at midnight, like maybe you'll come back, even though I know deep down we faded into black. And I hate that I still miss you after everything you did. That's the cruel thing about toxic love. You still crave what hurts you most, and every empty evening still sounds a little like goodbye. I don't feel like me anymore. Now sadness feels like home, trying to survive the silence of sleeping here alone. Yeah, depression learned my language the night you let me go, and every little piece of me still hurts more than you know. I gave you all my fragile parts. You left me emotionally worn. I don't feel like me anymore. Maybe heartbreak doesn't destroy you all at once. Maybe it slowly changes the way you breathe, the way you think, the way you survive nights alone. I don't feel like me anymore, but I still carry your name through every sleepless morning and every ounce of pain. Yeah, the world keeps spinning forward, but I stayed somewhere with you, lost inside the memory of the love we couldn't keep true. 'Cause loving you changed everything down to my deepest core. I don't feel like me. Some nights I still hear you like you never lived. Rain falling hard on the rooftop, blue light glowing through the blinds. I was sitting with the silence, and your old voice crossed my mind. Not like a memory fading, not like a dream disappearing. It sounded real for a second, like you were still here breathing. The city moved outside my window, cold headlights cutting through the dark, while your laugh kept echoing softly through the ruins of my heart. And every lonely midnight still pulls me back to you. You're just a voice in the rain, floating through my restless mind, like a ghost hiding in thunder I can never leave behind. Yeah, every drop against the window still sounds a little like your name, and every sleepless 3 a.m. brings you back again. 'Cause losing you was easy to say, but impossible to survive I drove through empty streets tonight, neon bleeding on the glass, trying to outrun all the feelings still buried in the past. Everybody says move on now, like healing comes overnight, but some people stay inside you long after goodbye. Your cigarette still on the balcony, your jacket still smells like smoke. Funny how broken love stories leave behind the deepest ghost. And even now, I still wait for your call sometimes. You're just a voice in the rain, echoes falling through my soul like an old late night confession. Never let me go. Every lonely apartment still feels haunted after dark, and every memory of you still tears me apart. 'Cause loving you changed everything about the woman I became. Now all I hear at midnight is your voice inside the rain. Maybe the hardest part of love isn't losing someone. Maybe it's learning how to live with their edge. You're still a voice in the rain, softly fading with the dawn, but every piece you were not gone. Yeah, the sunrise slowly finds me as the city wakes again, but you still remain like a voice in the rain. Maybe in another life we made it. Your name still glows on my screen sometimes, like the night never really ended. And every message left unread feels like a promise suspended. Outside the city kept breathing, cold trains cutting through the dark, while we were building tiny worlds inside each other's broken hearts. You said love felt temporary, like smoke disappearing in rain, but I held on to every second like forever knew your name. We were close enough to touch, but somehow born too far apart. We were parallel hearts, running side by side through the dark, close enough to feel the warmth, too lost to leave a mark. Yeah, every late night conversation still echoes through my soul like two lonely satellites that almost made it home. But some love stories survive only as stars in the distance. We were parallel hearts. I still remember rooftop silence, blue lights trembling in your eyes. You looked at me like somebody already saying goodbye. The city sounded futuristic, cold wires humming underneath, while last. Maybe sometimes it exists just to remind us we were emotional. Disappeared and to separate how we were parallel hearts. And somehow your memory still finds me. Blue neon leaking through the curtains, rain sliding slow down the glass. You used to sit beside the window, asking if good things ever last. The city hummed like broken wires, cold light stretching through the dark, and every little silence between us still echoes through my heart. Your cigarette burned like a warning, tiny fire in your hand. You looked at me like somebody already halfway gone again. And I knew someday this love would turn into a ghost. Now it's midnight static, your voice fading in and out, like an old late night transmission I still can't live without. Yeah, every lonely heartbeat still shakes inside my chest, and every sleepless morning feels emptier than the rest. 'Cause loving you was beautiful, but leaving hurt the most. Now all I hear at 3 a.m. is your ghost inside the static. The kitchen light still flickers softly, like it's trying to stay alive, and every song the speakers whisper still sounds like our goodbye. I drove through empty streets tonight, past bars we used to know, watching headlights disappear slowly, like everything we couldn't hold. Everybody says time heals, but time just teaches survival. 'Cause some nights healing feels more like learning how to drown quieter. And even now, part of me still waits for you. Now it's midnight static, echoes crawling through my mind, like a signal from the past that I can't leave behind. Yeah, your memory moves through me like rain through neon light, and every little shadow here still wears your goodbye. 'Cause losing you changed Now it's midnight static, but somehow I still hold on to the echoes of your laughter long after you've gone. Yeah, the sunrise slowly finds me as your memory fades to blue, but every lonely night at 3 a.m. still leads me back to you. 'Cause loving you became the silence living underneath my skin. Now all that's left between these walls is midnight static again. And somehow your memory still finds me. Neon shadows on the ceiling, rain falling slow outside. You look beautiful and broken in the blue TV light. Your voice sounded soft like midnight, like a secret meant to fade. And every quiet touch between us felt like love trying to stay. Neon hearts don't sleep, they just break slow in the dark, holding on to memories like smoke inside the heart. Yeah, every lonely 3 a.m. still sounds a little like goodbye. And every road I drive alone still leads me back tonight. Neon hearts don't sleep. We used to dance through silence, like the world could disappear. Two damaged souls pretending we weren't drowning in our fears. But love inside a lonely city can fade like passing lights. Now your ghost moves through my mind every sleepless night. Neon hearts don't sleep, they just learn how to survive, turning pain into music. Just to feel alive. Yeah, even if you're gone now, your echo still remains, like rain falling through midnight, or whiskey through my veins. Neon hearts don't sleep. apartment. Rain tapping slow against the glass. You were curled up by the window, like somebody scared to ask if love could last. The city sounded distant, empty, just wires humming through the dark, and your fingers traced old memories across the screen inside your heart. We were two tired souls trying to survive the silence. You were my last signal before sunrise, the final light before the dark gave in. And every quiet word between us felt like somewhere I had always been. Yeah, the whole world kept moving fast, but time moved slow with you. Now every lonely 3 a.m. still feels a little blue. You were my last signal before sunrise. We built our little world in static, late night calls and tired eyes, trying to heal invisible damage hidden underneath our smiles. But love inside a restless city can disappear without a sound. One day your voice became a memory, still echoing around. And every song the speakers whispered felt heavier after you. Like heartbreak learned my language the night I lost the truth. You were my last signal before sunrise, a soft light fading through the rain. And every midnight after losing you still carries pieces of your name. Yeah, I still hear your laughter in the silence of my room, and every sleepless morning still wakes up missing you. You were my last signal before sunrise. Maybe some people arrive just to remind us we can still feel, even if they leave before forever. You were my last signal before sunrise, before the sky erased the stars. And even if your touch is gone now, you still live inside my heart. Yeah, the city keeps on glowing, but something here feels gone. 'Cause loving you turned loneliness into a beautiful song. You were my last signal before sunrise. is right, and I don't mind the time that I've spent. I've lost my heart and my mind to the years. If it's all in the past, why does it feel like you never left? We lose ourselves in the things we love. We give ourselves and our loves not enough. I've heard your words and I've tried to let go, but still your echoes are haunting my soul. If I was kind, then I would wish you all the best now. But I am bitter 'cause you're making it so easy. I was wrong, you were right, and I don't mind the time that I spent. I've lost my heart and my mind to the years. If it's all in the past, why does it feel like you never left? We lose ourselves in the things we love. We give ourselves and our loves not enough. I've heard your words and I've tried to let go, but still your echoes are haunting my soul. I left your ring on the sink by the rusted tap. Still half full was your last glass, and your lies went flat. Your shirt still hangs by the door like it owns the place. I walk past slow, hold my breath, try to save my face. And I know this road like a scar, it keeps taking me back. One more mile, one more hurt, one more blackout black. Whiskey on the bridge, whiskey on the bridge. I keep falling where you live. Whiskey on the bridge, whiskey on the bridge, whiskey on the bridge. You were poison, I was weak. Whiskey on the bridge. Rain taps hard on the hood as I sit and park. Your ghost hits first, then my name, and a hole in my heart. I called you once, let it rain till the line went cold. Now I bite my tongue, taste the ache, let the silence roll. And I know this road like a scar, it keeps taking me back. One more mile, one more hurt, one more blackout black. Whiskey on the bridge, whiskey on the bridge. Or do broken hearts just learn how to break again? I see your smile in the dark, then it slips away. I still love too hard, too fast, too late to stay. Whiskey on the bridge, whiskey on the bridge. I keep falling where you live. Whiskey on the bridge. Oh, whiskey on the bridge. You were poison, I was weak. Whiskey on the bridge. Whiskey on the bridge. I'm still here, but not with you. Whiskey on the bridge. Whiskey on the bridge. The silence doesn't hurt the same. I'm learning how to be okay without you in my everyday. It's not easy, but I'm strong. Piece by piece I heal again, learning how to stand alone. Yeah, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I don't know anymore. I'm just not too sure. You say everything's okay, but it don't feel that way. There's a distance in your eyes. We don't talk like we used to. Every word feels half true, and I'm standing in between what we were and what we seem. I keep trying to hold on, but something feels wrong. I'm not too sure if we're still the same, if we're holding on. I'm not too sure if this love is real, or if we're just afraid of what we might No lies, no games, no broken trust. Just two hearts that turned to dust. We were real, but we still lost. Love was true, but came with cost. We did it right, we did it clean. Still lost everything between. Maybe love don't always win, even when it's genuine. We were You say you love me, but it don't feel that way. You say you're here to stay, but you keep drifting away. Every promise that you make feels like it's bound to break. You say I'm all you need, but I don't feel the same. 'Cause love ain't just what you say, it's how you show my name. I'm tired of hearing